Shalom. First off, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the other apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the Akim out there pushing the word of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, in truth and sincerity. My name is Lawyer from the Great Millstone Miami campus, and I have with me
Shamar from GMS Miami.
And today we want to get into a lesson concerning, being called into this truth, man, by Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and not looking back, because the Lord's called us out of the world. Okay, He's called us out of the lives that we lived before, whether they were comfortable or beneficial to the flesh or not. To follow Him, man, and to trust in Him, and to serve Him, okay, and to serve one another, so that we could inherit the promises. So that's basically going to be the theme of this lesson, man. Being called out by Yahweh Shai Shai, and not looking back, man, not turning back to the world, okay, and not looking back to the lives that we once lived, okay. So without further ado, we're gonna start here at Hebrews 11:8. Go ahead, brother.
This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 8.
Salaki, and hopefully this video is edifying for the elect, man. Salaki, go ahead, Ak.
This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 8. By faith, Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which he should after receive for inheritance, obeyed. And he went out, not knowing whither he went. By faith, he sojourned in the land of promise, as in a strange country, dwelling in tabernacles with Isaac and Jacob, the heirs with him of the same promise.
Right. So right here it says, by faith Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which he should after receive for inheritance, obeyed and went out, not knowing whether he went. Okay, so we're following the example of Abraham, man. The Lord called Abraham out of the city that he lived in. Okay, with he had a family, he had his father, his brothers and sisters and all. Okay, well, his brothers. Okay, and he left, man. Okay, not knowing, exactly where he was going, man, but he trusted in the Most High, man. He completely forsook the life that he had before, man. Okay, and it says that he sojourned in the land of promise, which was the land of Canaan, as in a strange country, man. And like, we're in the same likeness, because the Lord called us out of a life that was familiar to us, okay, a worldview, okay, whatever it was that we were living, that was familiar to us, man. Okay, and coming into this truth, man, and being called by Yahweh Shai Shai, it's as though we dwell in a strange country. Okay, we don't necessarily, this is new to us, man. We lived our whole life before as a bunch of niggas, man, as a bunch of Negroes and Haitians and African Americans or whatever the hell we were into, Christians, Catholics. All right, and this is new to us, man. So that's why I'm using the analogy, okay, as us being in a strange country, the same way Abraham was in a strange country, man. And we don't necessarily, and we go through this by faith, man, okay, and not by sight, all right, because we don't necessarily know what's gonna happen to us, man. We may lose our lives in this truth, man, okay. We may be put into uncomfortable situations, all right. We lose things. So again, that's likened into how Abraham went out from the place that he was that he lived, okay, not knowing where he was gonna go, not knowing where he went. All right, and sojourn in a strange country, man. That's how we are, okay? And we're supposed to follow the example of Abraham, because Abraham trusted in the promise of the Most High that it was going to be better, okay? And it was going to be in righteousness, man, okay, than what he was living before, okay, or the life that he lived before. Go ahead, Ak.
All right, verse 10. For he looked for a city which hath foundations, whose builders and makers is the Most High.
Right, and that's us again, man. That's us. Okay, we're looking for a city which hath foundations, whose builder and maker is the Most High. All right, because the world we living in right now, okay, this current system of the world, all right, the lives that we lived before, all right, those were vain. That's all vain, man. The scriptures say the world passeth away. All right, the world passeth away. This whole world is fading away. All right, when Yahweh Shai comes back, he's gonna reboot this whole thing. America's gonna be destroyed. All right, and the world and all the wickedness and folly that's in it. All right, so this place don't have no foundations, man. Okay, we're looking for a new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. Which is we're gonna bring that out later in this lesson, man. Like unto what? We looking for a city which hath foundations, whose builder and maker is the Most High, man. Okay, the things that cannot be shaken shall remain, like it says in the book of Hebrews. All right, Hebrews chapter 12. Okay, go ahead, Ak.
Through faith also Sarah herself received strength to conceive seed, and was delivered of a child when she was past age, because she judged him faithful who had promised. Therefore sprang there even one of one, and him as good as dead, so many as the stars of the sky in multitude, and as the sand which is by the seashore innumerable.
Right. So the Most High used Abraham and Sarah, okay, two individuals who were up in age. They didn't think they could have children, okay, and the Most High promised them Isaac, okay, and from Isaac came Jacob, and from Jacob came the 12 tribes of Israel, and a large and a populous nation, okay, as the stars of heaven, okay, in multitude, and as the sand by the seashore, innumerable, man. Okay, and again, that's like us in His truth, man. The Lord chose the weak things of this world, the things that were despised, okay, the things that were looked down upon, okay. Lord willing, we be the elect, man. Okay, we look down upon, you know, we in a messed up situation, man. Okay, but the Most High gave us this faith, man. He gave us this truth, man. Okay, which is likened unto a mustard seed. Okay, you plant it, okay, it's the smallest among grain, and then it brings forth a lot of fruit. Okay, it becomes one of the biggest trees, man, one of the biggest plants, man. Okay, so the same way the Most High chose the weak and base things and the despised things, okay, and the things that are not looked at as great and grand in this society, man. Okay, He chose us. We on the bottom, man. The Most High is gonna bless us, man, in the kingdom, man. We're gonna be delivered. All right, we're gonna reign forever, man. All right, we're gonna reign forever, and we're gonna be glorious, man. Okay, we're gonna have a bunch of children and all the other promises to come, man. Okay. Go ahead, Ak.
Verse 13. These all died in faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off, and were persuaded of them, and embraced them, and confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on the earth.
Right, man. Okay, so they had not received the promise. Okay, Abraham and Sarah, okay, Isaac and Jacob, they all died in faith. Okay. All right, but they saw the promises afar off, man. They envisioned, you know, the promises that the Most High had for them. Okay, and we got to be the same way in this truth, man. We got to envision the promises the Most High has for us, regardless of the situation, circumstances that we in, regardless of the life that we lived before, how alluring that was to us, man. We got to be like, you know what, F that, man. Okay, we got to be like, whatever. Okay, and we have to envision the kingdom, man. All right, we have to envision, we got to be persuaded, and we got to embrace them, man. Okay, and confess this world is not for us, man. Mm-hmm. Okay, we strangers and pilgrims in the earth, man. Like Yahushua said, ye are of this world, I am not of this world, man. Okay, I'm from above, ye are from beneath, man. This is not for us, man. Okay, we're in the world, but we not of this goddamn system, man. All right, we're strangers and pilgrims here, man. We looking for a new heavens and a new earth, man. Okay, go ahead, Ak.
14. For they that say such things declare plainly that they seek a country.
Right, because why? Okay, we have no continuing city. This is not our rest. That's why. Okay, this is not our rest. We look for a city. We seek a country, man. Okay, we don't got our own land. Okay, the people who dwell in our land are the damn devil. Okay, our land is polluted. This world is defiled. It's polluted. Everything's messed up, man. We need a new heavens and a new earth, man. That's what we're looking for. Okay, we seek a better planet, man, a better world. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 15. And truly, if they had been mindful of that country for whence they came out, they might have had opportunity to have returned.
Right. Okay. So it says and truly, if they had been mindful of that country from whence they came out, they might have had opportunity to have returned. Okay. It says if, which means that implies that they were not mindful of the country that they came from. They was like, forget about it, man. Okay. All right. They said, forget Ur of the Chaldees, man. Okay. Forget what's going on in Chaldea. I'm gonna look forward to what the Most High called me to. All right, I'm gonna look forward to what the promise of the Most High called me to, man. And we gotta be the same way, man. Okay, we are not to be mindful of that place that we came out, man. We are not to look back, man. All right, the Most High called us out. All right, we gotta go, man. All right, the Most High, like the brother always say, spiritual, okay, sleeper cells, man. Okay, the Most High tap. All right, wake up, let's go, man. All right, why? And we ain't doing it for no reason. We got promises. We got promises, man. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going. If I could add, that's basically just what you're getting out of faith, because verse 11, where it says about Sarah, says she. Because she judged him faithful who had promised. She believed the promise. Yeah. She believed that he was going to come through with that promise. And the same thing with Abraham, just walking by faith, man. The Lord told, hey, at the end of the day, the Lord told him, hey, I'm gonna give you, your seed's gonna be like the stars in heaven, like the sand of the sea. You won't be damn there. You'll have in a roundabout way. The Lord promised Abraham a lot of promises, and Abraham stuck to it. Stuck to his word, like, all right, you promised me this, I already know you got me, so I believe that you got me, so wherever you want me to go, I'm gonna go, man.
That's what it is. Hey, and Abraham was just a common person.
Mm-hmm.
He was just a common person. He wasn't no famous guy in Babylon, as far as we know, as far as the scriptures revealed. He was just a Hebrew. He just lived where he lived, okay? Just a common guy, but the Most High promised him that kings would come out of his loins, man.
Yep.
Okay? Kings would come, that he was going to receive a kingdom, man. All right, and that's how we are, man. The world look at us like a bunch of Negroes in dresses, man. Okay, you a bunch of crazy Black and Hispanic and Native American men. You don't know what you're talking about. All kind of proverbs and bywords. All right, the Spirit Lord they say the Spirit not dealing with us. We false prophet. All kind of madness, man. Mm-hmm. Who are these guys? But guess what? The Most High is gonna make kings out of us, Lord willing, man. That's okay, right. He's gonna make a kingdom out of us. Okay, go ahead.
I can add one more thing.
Go ahead.
The 15th verse is bad. It's badass, bro. Because it said, and truly, if they had been mindful of that country from whence they came out, they might have had opportunity to have returned, right? And you were saying that how Abraham, when he left Ur the Chaldees, like, forget that. All right, and this is how we supposed to be in this truth, because we supposed to be putting off our old self,
Mm-hmm.
So you're supposed to have that mindset. Hey, that old nigga way I was within myself and within this world is dead and done with, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and you gotta continue to walk in the ways that the Lord tell you to walk, man. Have faith that the walk that the Lord set up for you is that walk, because it is that walk. If the Lord set it up for you, it's that walk, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the brothers that's the gist of the video the brothers was saying about, man, because you gotta look forward to what's coming, man. Verse 16,
mm-hmm.
Back at Hebrews 11:16. But now they desire a better country, that is, in heaven. Wherefore the Most High is not ashamed to be called their power, for He had prepared for this a city.
For them
a city. Salah.
Right, okay, so it says, but now they desire a better country, okay, that is a heavenly, all right, so we're looking for a new heavens and new earth, okay, wherefore the Most High is not ashamed to be called their God, all right, for He hath prepared for them a city, okay, so if we continue in these, in this faith, man, okay, continue going, not looking back, not being mindful of where we came, okay, where Most High called us from, not looking back, man. All right, the Most High is not ashamed to be called our power, man, because we trust in Him, man.
Yep.
Okay, that's plain, man. You have a God that you believe in. You trust in that God, man. Okay, that's why the Most High is not ashamed to be called. Okay, that's why the Most High was not ashamed to be called the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You always see that throughout the scriptures. I'm the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Why? Because they trusted in the Lord no matter what, man. Okay, they stayed faithful. They trusted in His promises, as seeing them afar off, no matter what. That's why that's always in the scriptures. I'm the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We are to be the same way, man. We are to be the same way, man. Okay, we're supposed to trust in the Most High so that when our obedience is fulfilled, okay, we continue to follow Him whithersoever the Lamb goeth. All right, when the Lord sends Yahushua to come back, man, He's gonna claim us, man.
That's right.
Okay, He's gonna claim us as His people, man. And that's why the scriptures say in Revelation, I shall be His father, his God. He shall be my son. That's why it says that, man. All right. Next precept is Luke 9. And shoot, 57. I guess you can start there.
Luke 9 and 57. And it came to pass that as they went in the way, a certain man said unto him, Lord, I will follow thee whatsoever thou goest. And Yahushua said unto him, Foxes have holes, and birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man hath not where to lay his head. And he said unto another, Follow me. But he said, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father. Yahushua said unto him, Let the dead bury the dead, but go thou and preach the kingdom of the Most High. And another also said, Lord, I will follow thee, but let me go first. Salaki. But let me go. Salaki. My bad. I'll read the 61st verse again. Luke 9 and 61. And another also said, Lord, I will follow thee, but let me first go bid them farewell, which are at my house, at home, at my house.
Right, and all these guys had excuses, man. All these people that the Lord that came to the Lord had excuses, man. Okay, or they weren't ready to lose, because Yahushua responded to the first one. Hey, the animals got places to stay. I ain't got nowhere to lay my head. Okay, I'm always on the move. I'm not sure if this is for you. You sure this is for you? Okay, that's but for the most part, these guys had excuses, man. Okay, they didn't trust in the Lord, man. And this is what the Lord said, verse 62. Go ahead.
And Yahushua said unto him, No man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High.
Right. Okay. No man putting his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High, man. Okay, if the Most High called you into this truth, okay, if he called you into this faith, man, to follow him, to forsake everything that you had and just trust in him, man, okay, you're not supposed to look back, man. You're not supposed to look back, man. You're supposed to keep going, man, or else you're not fit for the kingdom of the Most High, man. Okay, because you're not willing to forsake all, man.
And it would behoove you. It would actually behoove you to forsake if the Lord tell you to forsake it, because at the end of the day, if you just like the scriptures say, those who put their hands to the plow and turn back is not fit for the kingdom. Hey, the scriptures also tell you it's better for you to not know this, for you to know it and then forsake it, man. Because you're gonna get way more stripes, meaning your death gonna be way more grievous than those who don't know. You know.
God, man, and then the Most High is gonna be ashamed to be called your power.
Yep.
Most High not gonna claim you, man. Which is what we're going into next, Mark 8 and 34. Go ahead.
All right, this is Mark, the 8th chapter and the 34th verse. And when he had called the people unto him with his disciples also, he said unto them, Whosoever will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me.
Right, and that's plain. Okay, whosoever will come after me, let him deny himself. Okay, deny his pleasures, deny his habits, his lust. Okay, deny the person that he was before. All right, whatever thing that was pleasing to his flesh, or he feels like, that's part of who he is. He was like we got an example. You was a street nigga or some shit like that.
Yeah. Street nigga,
whatever.
Yeah.
You supposed to deny all that. And take up your cross and follow Yahushua, man. You're supposed to be willing to get rid of all that, forget all of that, okay, and suffer with Yahushua, man.
God.
Okay.
In other words, you gotta give away all that comfort to get uncomfortable, man. Because this walk that we walked through, the walk that Yahushua did, alright, was uncomfortable, man. Even with Abraham, man. If you look at it in any man's mind, it would seem to be uncomfortable. The Lord telling you to sacrifice your only child, that's an uncomfortable thing. That's an uncomfortable thing to actually process through your head, man. But all in all, guess what he did, man? When it was time for him to do it, he was willing to forsake it, man, because the Lord told him he was faithful, man. He believed in the power, Just like when it was time for Yahushua to take that cross, he took it like like what you would call a G, because he believed in his father, man.
God.
Verse 35. Okay. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, but whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel's the same shall save it. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?
Right. Okay. So if you try to stay comfortable, okay, you ain't willing to forsake this world, man. All right, you gonna lose all your comforts, man. you gonna lose everything, including your own life, man. All right, and there's nothing that you're gonna be able to give in exchange for that, like the scriptures say. All right, but if you're willing to lose, okay, if you're willing to put your life down the same way Yahweh Shai life put his life down, you gonna gain it, man.
That's right.
Okay,
That's right.
you gonna and that means that when Yahweh Shai comes back, okay, you gonna be risen with him in glory, man, and you gonna reign with him, and you gonna live like you ain't never lived before, like nobody ever lived before, man. Okay. 38th verse. Go ahead.
Yeah. The 38th verse. Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels.
Con, man. Okay, so if you ashamed, if you ashamed of this truth, all right, you're not willing to give up whatever status or reputation or comfort you had, all right, and you ashamed of Yahweh Shem Shai and his gospel, man, the Most High gonna be ashamed of you, man, okay, because you don't trust in him, man. All right, going back to the example of Abraham, the reason why the Most High wasn't ashamed of them, because they trusted in him, man. Okay, that's why he claimed them as his people, man. All right, as his servants. That's why he always throughout the scriptures say, "I'm the Most High of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob." Okay,
I got a quick precept.
Go ahead.
This is Romans 8 and 17. And if children, then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Yahushua, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
God, man. Okay, we gonna be joint heirs with Yahushua if so be that we suffer with him, man. And it says that Paul reckoned, which means he was persuaded just like Abraham and Sarah was, okay, just like Isaac and Jacob was. He was persuaded, okay, that the sufferings, all right, whatever it is that he lost in this present world, okay, could not be compared to the glory that shall be revealed in us, all right. And that's plain. That's plain as hell, because we're gonna have the kingdom forever, man. Okay, pleasures forevermore, like the scriptures say, man. All right, for infinity and beyond. That's gonna be the suffering that we're going through now is gonna be like a spark compared to a flame of glory, you know, compared to a wildfire of just glory and honor and pleasure, man, and righteousness forever, man. Okay, that's next one is 2 Peter 3:8.
It's 2 Peter 3:8. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance.
Come, man, the Lord's not slack concerning his promise, man. Okay, he's long suffering to usward. Why? Because he don't want any of the elect to perish, man. All right, he already prepared them aforetime unto glory. Okay, to be saved, you know, through Yahweh Shem Shai, through Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
Verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversations and godliness?
That's right, man. Okay, this place is gonna be destroyed, man. Okay, this world is gonna be destroyed. All right, this current system of the world, all this wickedness and idolatry, it's gonna pass away, man. Okay, it's gonna pass away with the great noise and melt with fervent heat, man. All right, so seeing that these things are gonna be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? We're supposed to be living our lives right. Okay. All right, because we know that this is not place for us, man.
That's right.
All right, this is not our rest, man. Okay, it is polluted. All right, so we know because it is polluted, the Most High is gonna get rid of it. So we gotta be living our lives right Okay, not looking back to the world, all right, and just looking forward, man. Okay, like the next verse say, verse 12.
Verse 12, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, uh, where in the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Come on, man. We looking forward to a new heavens, okay, and a new earth, man. That's why we hasten in the day, man. Okay, we looking for a city, okay, whose builder and maker is the Most High, man. We seek a country, man. Okay, because we know this shit is over with, man. This shit is gonna be destroyed, all right, and all the wicked people are in it are gonna be destroyed. The wicked of our people, okay. A lot of these heathens are gonna die, man. All right. We know that this is over with, man. All right, and that the Most High is gonna bring a new heavens and a new earth, man. All right, wherein dwelleth righteousness, and in that new heavens and new earth, all right, it's gonna be the righteous ones that's gonna be reigning, man. Okay, the righteous elect. All right, that's what we're looking forward to, man. All right, not being mindful of the country or the life that we left, man. Okay, not looking back. Next one is Philippians 3 and 7.
All right, this is Philippians 3 and 7. But what things are gain to me, those I count loss for Yahushua. Yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of of Hamashiach Yahushua, my Lord.
Right, man, and the things Paul's talking about. All right, he's talking about the reputation that he had before, man, the comforts, okay, that he had before, man, the reputation of how he was a Pharisee, a Hebrew of Hebrews, man, how he was blameless according to the law. All right, but he counted it loss, man, because he reckoned that the righteousness in Yahushua was better than that, man. Yep. Okay, so even in this truth, man, even if there was certain things, coming into this truth or before you was in this truth was beneficial to you, all right, if that was in opposition to the spirit of Yahushua, you have to let that go. All right, you got to snip that thing, man. You got to count it loss, man, in comparison to Yahushua, man, and his righteousness, man. Okay, which is in Yahushua. All right, who is an obedient son, man, who is an obedient son. All right, he's the son in whom the Most High is well pleased, man. Okay, his beloved son, man, and we trying to be like him, man. All right, we're not trying to have our own righteousness, man. We trying to have the righteousness of Yahushua, man. Okay, we trying to be made like unto Yahushua.
That's right.
Go ahead.
For whom I have suffered the loss of all things, I do count them but dung, that I may win Hamashiach.
Come on, because ain't nothing could compare to Yahushua, man.
That's right.
Ain't nothing could compare to his glory and his righteousness, man, his promises. Okay? Ain't nothing could compare to that. All right? That's why he said he counted all but dung, man.
And that's why he said in Romans 8, he reckoned
exactly.
that he reckoned that sufferings of this time are not compared, man, to the glory which is going to come with Yahushua, man. Hey, man, there's a reason why the Lord writes certain things in these scriptures, and it's beautiful that brother brought this lesson up, man, because it's at this point where times that we're in right now, a lot of dudes are fading to black, man. All right, but those who still got that fire, Lord willing, the Lord continue to increase the fire, not just within you brothers that's watching, but within me and Lawyer ourselves, man. Continue to keep that fire going. We gotta keep our eyes on the prize, man. Okay, we gotta always remember that no matter how hard that shit is, it's certain shit. It's not all things that's wanted is necessary, man. You gotta know what's necessary to get you delivered, man. Okay, and there's certain things that are in your life that's a comfort or something, or that you feel like it's cool. That's not necessary for your salvation, man. The only thing that's necessary for your salvation is, as the scriptures say, man, suffering in Yahushua, man. Alright?
That's right. Go ahead.
Verse 9. And be found in him, not having my own righteousness, which is of the law, but that which is through the faith of Hamashiach, the righteousness which is of the Most High by faith, that I may know him and the power of his resurrection, and the fellowship of his sufferings, being made comfortable conformable unto his death. If by any means I might attain unto the resurrection of the dead.
Con, man, and that goes into the new bodies, man. Okay, be unmovable, man. Always abounding in the work of the Lord, man, because we know that our work, okay, our labor is not in vain in the Lord, man. Knowing that one day, okay, the promise is gonna come to pass. Death, where is thy sting, man? Okay, we're gonna have them spiritual bodies. We're gonna have immortality. Okay, we're gonna be like Yahweh Shai, man. The laws in our inward parts, and we're gonna be reigning in righteousness forever. Okay, go ahead.
If by any means I might attain unto the resurrection of the dead, not as though I had already obtained, either were already perfect, but I follow after it, that I may apprehend that for which also I am apprehended of Hamashiach Yahushua.
Come, man. So Paul basically saying, look, I haven't attained yet, okay, and I'm not perfect yet, but he follow after Yahushua so that he may apprehend, okay, that for which I also am apprehended the most of Yahushua. So he like, look, all right, I haven't attained it yet, but I'm following after, okay, so I can gain Yahushua, man, okay, because the thing is, Yahushua went through all he went through for us, okay, all right, he died, he rose again, okay, and he's our intercessor, man. He showed great love to us, man, okay, even though we was yet sinners, man, okay, so it's that love that Yahushua has shown unto us, okay, and you know, through that love that he's sanctified us and separated us. Now we want to have more of Yahushua, man, okay. We don't just want to, you know, be saying, oh, you know, we Hebrew Israelites and we believe in Yahushua. We want to see him, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we want to see him. We want to reign with him. We want to be next to him, man. Okay, in righteousness, man. That's what we want, man. That's what Paul means, man. He doesn't just want no lackadaisical, you know, sarah, and just go with the flow. Nah, man. You know, not just saying, oh, I'm a Hebrew Israelite, I believe in Yahushua, and you know, just live your life. Nah, man. Okay, just go with the flow. No, man. He wants to be with Yahushua, man. Okay, he wants to see Yahushua. He wants to be like Yahushua, man. That's what he wants, and that's what we want in this truth too, man. That's what all brothers should want. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 13, brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, and reaching forth unto those things which are before. I press towards the mark for the price of the high calling of the Most High is Hamashiach Yahushua.
Come, man. So he said that he forget those things which are behind, man. Okay, he forgot about the life that he was living before. Okay, he reaching forward to the things, okay, the things before him, man. All right, which the prize is Yahushua, man. Okay, the high calling of Yahushua, which is to reign with him, man. Okay, to be like him and to reign with him. All right, next one is Revelations 2 and 15.
All right.
Salaki, Revelations 2 and 25.
25.
Yeah.
This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my word unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and as the vessels of the potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father.
Come, man. Okay, so this truth that we have, all right, the portion the Most High gave us in this truth, we're supposed to hold fast till Yahushua comes back, man. Okay, and he that overcometh, and how do we overcome? We overcome by faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay, all right, and keep it the works unto the end. The Most High gonna give us power over the nations, man. Yahushua gonna give us power over the nations, or because the Most High gave him power over the nations, man. Okay, we're gonna rule over these heathen nations, man. We're gonna judge the earth in righteousness, man. All right, so you know that's pretty much it. You know, that's the lesson, Akim. You know, continue in the faith, man. Endure to the end, man. All right, and don't look back, man. Keep going, man. All right. Got anything?
Shit. Hold on to his faith. Continue to press forward, as the scriptures say, man. Forget what's behind you. Just keep running. Just keep running. Run, Forrest, run. You know.
Yeah, Khan.
That's it.
Khan.
Yeah.
So with that, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the Akim out there pushing the word of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua in truth and sincerity. Hopefully this video is edifying to the Akim and Akwath out there who are watching and listening, part of the hopefully elect, man. And that we want to say shalom.
Shalom.